Hello and welcome to your 45-minute yoga class. This is going to be a nice, gentle yoga flow. So if you're new to yoga or if you've taken one of my other classes and you're sore, this can be a good recovery class for you. As always, if you need any blocks or books, something to help to bring the floor a little closer to you, or if you use a towel or a blanket or something like that, if you have sensitive knees, you can grab that as well. But otherwise, we will meet each other in a child's pose. Stretch the arms forward, sink the hips back towards the heels, lower the forehead down. If you choose to use a block under the forehead or under the hips, or you can place a towel under the knees, just find a way for your body to settle into this first asana. And then, as always, setting up our practice first and foremost with the breath. Bringing awareness to that long, slow, audible breath. Noticing the immediate surrender of the body, the ease and the softness that comes in. Start to walk the fingertips a little closer towards the top edge of the mat, lengthening out the arms. And then press into the fingertips, tenting the palms, lifting the elbows off the mat, keeping the forehead down, squeeze the shoulder blades back and down the body. Feel the heart dip a little closer towards the mat. Then maybe find a little rock rolling over the forehead right to left, dipping the left armpit down, the right armpit down. Then lower the palms, lower the elbows back down. Press the hips back towards the heels, and then invite a little wiggle into the hips, a little sway, a little rock. On the next inhale breath, let's press our way up to a tabletop position. So bring the wrists under the shoulders and the knees come under the hips, moving through our cat-cows, beginning with cow pose. On the inhale, drop the belly, tuck the toes, lift the gaze, and roll the shoulders back. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest, press the tops of the feet into the mat as you press the earth away. Inhale, fill up, gaze up, shoulders roll back. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, chin to chest. Inhale, fill up, gaze lifts, toes tucks. You're even stretching out the feet here. Exhale, round, press away. Let's do one more. Give me your deepest breath. Inhale, fill up, gaze up. Press the chin forward at the top to stretch out the throat. And then as you exhale, round, press away. Maybe come up onto the fingertips as you work the chin to the chest. Let the upper body just drape over. Coming back to your tabletop position, extend the right arm forward. Extend the left leg back. Find your balancing table here. Suck the belly in towards the spine. Take an inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, round, forehead towards knee. Inhale, lengthen. Lower the right hand down. Bend the left heel towards the glute. Circle out the left knee. Reverse the direction. Extend the left leg back. Lower it down. Sweep the right arm high, gaze up at the right thumb. Exhale, thread your needle. Walk the left arm forward, lower the right shoulder down. Gaze up towards the sky. Suck the belly in. Option to bind the left arm behind the body. Catch the right inner thigh. Slowly unwind, plant the left hand, extend the right arm high. Right hand comes down to the mat. Extend the left arm forward. Start to draw the belly button in towards the spine. And then extend the right leg long. Hold here. Continue to press into the right hand, reaching the limbs in opposite directions. Exhale, round forehead towards knee. Inhale, lengthen. Lower the left hand down, bend the right heel up towards the glute. Draw some circles with the right knee in one direction. And then let's switch it out. Extend the right leg back. Lower it down. Moving on to the left side, sweep the left arm high, gaze up. Left arm sweeps under, right arm extends forward, lower the left shoulder down. Gaze up towards the sky. Option to bind the right arm behind the body. Feel that deep twist through the spine. Slowly unwind, plant the right hand, sweep the left arm high, gaze follows the thumb. And then left hand comes down. Stretch the arms forward, lower the forehead down to the mat, keeping the hips high. Lift the forehead up, walk the hands back one handprint, shift the hips forward, lower them down. Slowly start to drop the head back, gaze up. Coming back to our tabletop position. Wrist stretch, so dial the fingers back so the fingers start to point towards the body. Feel the stretch open up through the wrist, even stretching out through the digits, the fingers. And then let's flip the grip, palms face up, so fingers can point towards each other, palms faced up. You can shift right and left. You can make fists, touch each finger to the thumb. Then let's tuck the toes, sit back on the heels for a toe stretch. So working out the fascia of the feet, of the arches of the feet. If this is too intense, you can always elevate, but still try to keep the toes tucked. Let's shake out the wrists. Inhale the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, flip the grip so the palms are faced up. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest, press the palms away from you. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, round, draw the belly in, chin to chest, press the palms away. Inhale, lift up. Lean to the right, gaze to the left. Draw the tailbone down, suck the belly button in towards the spine. Come back through center, lean left, gaze right. Back through center, bend the elbows, drop the head back into the hands, elbows go wide, heart presses up towards the sky. Good. Cactus the arms, release the hands back down to the mat. You can pat out the feet. I know that can be intense if you don't do it often, but it's so good for you. It will help you maintain balance all the days of your life. Let's tuck the toes, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Gaze towards the belly button, press into the hands. You can keep a bend in the knees here. We want to keep the integrity of the spine. So we're trying to keep a long spine. So if that means bending the knees rather than rounding the back, that's what we want to do. Let's shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Come back to yes. . . . 。  . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Let's inhale the heels up off the mat, and then slowly walk the feet up to meet the hands. When the feet reach the hands, you can put a generous bend in the knees, grab the elbows, let the head go, sway the body right to left. If you want to add in a front to back sway, just shifting the weight through all four corners of the feet, starting to bring awareness to the foundation of your feet that your body has maintained and created for you. Release the hands down to the mat. Put a bend into the knees, press into the heels, slowly roll up to a standing position. Roll the shoulders back and down the body, palms face out. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Bring the right hand down to the right side of the body, lift up through the left arm, lean to the right as you press hips to the left. Come back through center. Bring the left hand down to the left side. Reach up through the right arm. Lean to the left. Make your way back up through center. Lift the gaze up towards the sky. Press into the feet. Activate the quads. Press the hips forward. Lean back. Inhale up to standing. Bend the knees, open the arms wide, fold forward. Press into the hands, work the forehead towards the knees. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. So you can place the hands on the thighs, the shins, or the mat. Stomach in, back is flat. Exhale, we fold, plant the hands, step the feet back. Pause here in your high straight arm plank. Let's drop to the knees. Wrap the elbows in, eyes of the elbows point forward. As you lower the chest down, activate the core, bend the elbows tight beside the rib cage, lower the chest all the way down to the mat. Bend the elbows, bring the palms one on top of the other, and then lay the forehead down on the back of the hand. Feet or hips width distance apart. Press into the tops of the feet. Anchor them into the mat. Bring the forehead to the top of the hand. Inhale, lift up. Press into the tops of the feet. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Use the strength of the muscles around the spine. Exhale, lower down. 1 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Good. Extend the arms back, palms face down. This time we're lifting the arms, lifting the legs, gaze up. Squeeze through the glutes, reach through the legs, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Let's do 1 more time, working the back body, finding the strength there, counteracting all the sitting that we do. Inhale, lift the legs, lift the arms, lift the gaze. As you inhale, feel the whole body lift, feel it take flight. 1 more inhale, lift up. Slowly lower down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, bend the knees, windshield wiper them side to side. Release the feet, press into the hands, send the hips back to the heels, lower the forehead down. Tuck the toes, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Send the right leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip, sending the right heel towards the left glute. Circle out the ankle, spread through the toes, press into the hands. Straighten out the right leg, step the right foot forward. Inhale the arms up, high crescent lunge. Hands to heart center. Take an inhale. Twist to the right. Use the knee on the outside, the elbow on the outside of the knee as leverage to work the twist. If you need to drop the left knee, please do so. Work the gaze up, working the elbows north and south. Inhale back up through center. Lower the left knee. Low crescent lunge. Scoot the right foot a little more forward. Bend into the right knee. Activate the left glute to open the left hip flexor. Cactus the arms. Place the hands on the low back. Gently press hips forward. If it feels okay on the neck, slowly release the head back. Shift the hips back, runner stretch. Flex the right toes up towards the face. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. If you have trouble here, this is a great place to use blocks on the sides. If it's just a little too intense, there's always different levels on the block, so play around with it. See what works for you. As you inhale, feel that length through the spine. And then as you exhale, use that length to fold a little deeper. Walk the hands over to the left for a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands forward so you're in a wide-legged down dog. Send the weight back into the heels. Let the head go. Walk the hands back under the face. Grab the elbows. Find a little sway right to left. Think like you're gazing towards the belly button to truly allow the neck to release. If you add a bend into the right knee to the left knee, you can find a sway side to side. Release the hands under the face. Plant the right hand, extend the left arm high. Gaze up towards the left thumb. Bend the left elbow, bring it behind the body. So the left hand works towards catching the right inner thigh. Continue to work the gaze up and the left shoulder back. You can bring right hand to left leg, or you can keep it on the ground. Let's switch it out. Plant the left hand under the face, extend the right arm high. Gaze at the right thumb. Bend the right elbow, bring it behind the body, catch the left inner thigh. You can stay with this left hand grounded, or if you want to bring the left hand to the right leg, use that hand on the leg as leverage to draw the right shoulder back, work the gaze up. Release the hands back down to the mat. Walk it to the top of the mat. Plant the hands, step the right foot back. Hold here. We're dropping to the knees, wrapping the elbows in, wrap the core in, bend the elbows slowly, lower the chest down. Inhale to an upward facing dog. Press into the tops of the feet, keep the elbows tight beside the body, lift the gaze. And then slowly lower the forehead back down to the mat. Tuck the toes, press back, hips to heels, forehead down. And then send the hips high, downward facing dog. Send the left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. Left heel towards right glute, left knee points high. Circle out the ankles, spread out the toes, draw some circles with the knee. Straighten out the left leg, step the left foot forward, high crescent lunge. Right heel stacks over the toes, arms come up. Notice if the belly spills out, we're drawing in. Hands come to the heart, take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, right elbow on the outside of the knee, thumbs to heart center. As always, you can drop this right knee, keeping the balance, gazing up. . Let's make our way back through a high crescent lunge. Drop the right knee. Walk the left foot a little more forward and then bend into the left knee. Activate the right glute, turn it on, open up through the right hip flexor. Cactus the arms, hands to the low back, gently press the hips forward. Maybe drop the head back. Shift the hips back, runner stretch, flex the left toes up towards the sky. Most important is keeping these toes flexed, really trying to open up through the hamstrings. Tight hamstrings, they can often create knee pain that's unwanted. Or hip flexors do the same thing as well. Kind of pulls the knee out of alignment, so oftentimes that's where we can get knee pain. We think it's the knee, but oftentimes it's actually just tight hip flexors or tight hamstrings. So we gotta stretch them out. Let's shift forward. Plant the hands, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, step the left foot back. Hold here. Breathe. Let's shift the body weight forward and back, rolling over the tiptoes. Press the backs of the knees out for 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, wrap in, lower the chest down. Inhale, press into the feet, lift the heart. Notice where the elbows are. Keep them beside the body. Lift the gaze. Press into the hands, send the hips back. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, look forward. Walk the feet up to meet the hands. Ragdoll, pause here. Grab the elbows, find a sway. Release the hand down. Shimmy the big toes, the ankles, the knees to touch. Let's sit the hips in the chair for an Utkatasana. Lift the biceps by the ears. Suck the belly into the spine. Straighten the legs, reach up. Lean back, little back bend. Come up through center. Ground into all 4 corners of the left foot. Start to lift the right knee in towards the chest. Interlace the fingers right under the right knee. Draw in. Shoulders roll back and down the body. If you fall out, just get back in. We're practicing. Think about the 4 corners of the feet. Under the pinky toe, under the base of the big toe, and then down at the heel. Find all 4 corners, really press into it, and then think about straightening the left leg. Bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh, hands to heart center. Heart comes towards the ankle. Good. Straighten the left leg. Lower the right foot to meet the left. Sweep the arms up. Little back bend. Hips in the chair, Utkatasana. Squeeze the knees and the ankles together. Straighten the right leg. Lift the left knee up in towards the body. Ground into the right foot. Interlace the fingers under the left knee, pull in. Find that one spot of focus on the ground. That's your drishti. Activate the right quad, all 4 corners of the foot. Find it, press into it. Feel the crown of the head lift a little taller. Roll the shoulders back and down the body. Bring the left ankle on top of the right thigh, hands to heart center, sit the hips back. Good. Straighten the right leg. Bring the left foot to meet the right. Sweep the arms up. Little back bend here. Press hips forward. Lean back. Inhale, rise up. Open the arms, bend the knees, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop the feet back. Move through your version of a flow. You can drop the knees, keep those elbows tight beside the body, lower down. Press into the tops of the feet, lift the heart. Lower the chest, hips back to heels. Forehead comes down, you can pause. And then let's send the hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. I gotta be careful when I lift my leg, I kick my plants. Step the right foot forward. Lower the left heel down. Inhale the arms up, warrior one. So check out your legs here. You want this back foot 45 degrees. Turn this quadricep on. Bend into the right knee. Lift the arms up, light between the shoulders and the ears. Spine is long, core is active. Let's open up warrior two. So now we're squaring the hips, shoulders directly over hips, bending into the right knee, and then anchoring with this left quadricep. Gaze over the front middle finger, suck the belly in, draw the tailbone down. Let's flip the front palm reverse. Reach back, keep the bend in the knee. Straighten the right leg, continue to reach back. Now lift the arms up, finding our Trikonasana triangle. I like to heel toe my left foot in about 2 times. Then I press into the feet, turn the quadriceps on, activate the core. Reach, reach, reach forward till you can't reach anymore. Then bring the arms north and south. This is a great place for a block if you need a little assistance. Ultimately, though, you want the hand to be hovering. You want to use the strength of the core, the strength through the legs here to keep you supported. But we're working to get the shoulders north and south stacked. Inhale, come up. Bring the left hand down the left leg, right arm reaches back. And then let's cartwheel the arms down. You can bend the right knee, step the right foot back, move through your chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Press into the tops of the feet, squeeze the shoulder blades back, lift the gaze. You can keep the knees lowered, send the hips back to the heels, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Right heel grounds, arms come up. So again here, back foot's 45. You're bending into the left knee, drawing the belly in. Let's open up warrior two. So it's just a little shift of the hips. Gaze over the front middle finger. Arms are like a T. Maybe you need to scoot the left foot a little more forward, trying to get that 90-degree angle bend in the knee. Notice if this knee starts to cave in, we want to open it up towards the outer edge of the foot. Flip the front palm reverse, reach back. Continue to reach back. Now straighten the left leg, reach back further. Lift the torso up with your strong straight legs. Heel toe the right foot in a couple times if that serves you. Press into the feet, activate the quads, activate the core. Shift forward and then tilt the arms. Again, a block under the left hand can add some support to stack the shoulders. Gaze up at the right thumb. If that's compromising on the neck, you can always bring the gaze down to the big toe. Inhale, come up, press into the feet with straight legs, reach the left arm back, right arm goes down the back leg. And then we'll cartwheel the arms down, bend the left knee, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Move through your chaturanga, knees, chest, press into the feet, lift the heart, send the hips back, down dog. Step the right foot forward. Bring it to the outside edge of the mat and then lower the left knee down. So we're finding a lizard lunge here. So you can stay on the palms, you can make your way to a block, you can make your way to the forearms on a block, whatever helps you out. You can play around with it. You can keep the knee towards the shoulder, or you can roll to the pinky toe edge if that feels better. Maybe you need 2 blocks, that's perfectly fine. If you need just something to rest a little weight on. But any areas that resist you, whether it's through this hip flexor or somewhere else, bring that awareness of breath there. That's where you want to send the breath. Any tight areas, that's just your body sending a signal that it's new or foreign, and you just have to just tell yourself that it's okay. Unless you feel sharpshooting pain, then you want to back off the posture. But it's just a little discomfort. That's good. That's what we're here for. Finding comfort in the discomfort. Let's find a quad stretch. So you can reach the right arm back, place it on the hip, and draw the right shoulder back. This is a great place to stay. If you can bend up the right foot, grab onto it with the no, that's my left foot, with the right hand. I'm opposite, I'm backwards. You can pull the foot in towards the body, gaze back behind you. But otherwise, perfectly fine. Just keep the hand on the hip, drawing the right shoulder back, gazing back. Slowly release. Plant the right hand, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, step the right foot back. Send the hips high, down dog. Step the left foot forward, bring it to the edge of the mat. Lower the right knee down. So again, different sides sometimes require a little different accommodation. So maybe this side you don't need blocks, maybe you need 2 blocks. It's just, we've had accidents, we've had trauma. It's affected our bodies in different ways. So it's all about just meeting your body where you're at today. That is most important. And you've treated yourself well. You've showed up on your mat. You've moved your body. You've done your best. And that's what matters. Press into the hands. Reach the left hand back. You can place it on the hip. Staying right here, drawing the shoulder back, gazing behind you. Or you can start to bend up the right foot, catch on to it, draw it in towards the body. Slowly release. Plant the left hand, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, step the left foot back. Let's drop to the knees. One more chaturanga. Heart lowers. Press in the tops of the feet. Lift up. Heart comes down, tuck the toes, hips to heels, forehead down. And then just begin to walk the hands in towards the body. Roll to the left hip, swing the legs around. So coming to a seated position on your mat, extend the legs forward. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. If you need to bend the knees, that's fine. We're trying to keep a long spine here. So rather than doing this rounding, we want to keep integrity in the length of the spine. So bending the knees is perfectly acceptable here. Working the compression of the abdomen against the thighs. Finding that connection there. Inhale, come up. Bend the right knee. Place the right foot over the left leg. Bring the right hand down behind you. Inhale the left arm up. Use the left elbow against the knee to twist. Keep the left leg flexed. Left foot flexed. Left quad engaged. Gaze over the right shoulder. Come back through center. Let's release and switch it out. So bend up the left knee, left foot steps over the right leg, left hand behind you. Inhale the right arm up, elbow against the knee to twist. Draw the belly in. Try not to forget about that right leg. Keep it engaged. Really suck the belly in. Feel that awesome massage. It's all the blood moving through your internal organs, your digestive system. Come back through center. Let's bend the knees. Bring the soles of the feet together. If it helps to sit on a block or pillows here, you can do that. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean forward. A block can help sometimes to sit on, so it'll allow the knees to drape open a little easier. Inhale, come up. Let's thread the arms underneath the feet so the palms are face up. The ankle bones just kind of rest on the backs of the arms. So you'll feel the fingers naturally curl in, and just let the shoulders, let the head just naturally drape over. Release the hands from under the ankles. Find a seated cross-legged position. Inhale the arms up. Bring the right hand down. Bend the right elbow. Reach the left arm over towards the right. Come back through center. Plant the left hand. You can bend the left elbow. Reach the right arm to the left. Inhale back up through center. Interlace the fingers. Drop the head back. Open the elbows wide. And then bring the elbows to touch in front of the face, chin to chest. Find any little rocking or rolling of the head right to left. Good. Inhale, lift the gaze, bring the hands down. You can bend up the knees, plant the feet to the mat. Extend the arms forward, chin to chest. Slowly start to roll down the spine. When the head reaches the mat, you can draw the knees in towards the chest. Find a little rock side to side, whatever feels nice. Extend the legs up to the sky. You can place the hands, a towel, or a block underneath the hips, just giving them a little support, letting the feet drain. Close the eyes. Stretch out the jaw a few times. Stick out the tongue far down towards the chin. So important to get inverted every day. If you can do a few back bends, get inverted. A few push-ups, some lunges, you're pretty much good to go. Basically, it's just doing something every day, though. You have to do something. And you do have to take it seriously because it is serious. Our bodies are a direct reflection of the choices we make every day. And you might be getting away with things for a long time, but it will show up. So we have to show up every day. We have to make good decisions. Hug the knees into the chest, rock the body side to side. Hug the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg long. Draw the right knee over towards the left, gaze to the right. Make your way back through center. Hug the left knee into the chest, extend the right leg long. Draw the left knee over towards the right, gaze to the left. Make your way back through center. Wrap the arms around the knees. Grab opposite elbow, chin to chest, forehead to knees. Take an inhale, fill the body up. Exhale, making your way to a final Shavasana. You can extend the legs out. Palms can be faced up, feet fall away. Fingers naturally curl in. Just rest. Rest in the body that you've been gifted. Finding that harmony of body, mind, and soul. Doing something that's not only good for the body, but also good for the mind. So use this feeling as the reason you'll show up again and again. Find joy in it, find pleasure in it. Rather than this being a punishment practice, let it be a practice of gratitude, a practice of reward. So take as much time as you can in this final state of rest. This is where I will leave you. Thank you so much for showing up. I'm so proud of you for showing up. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.